The Kong ICO sale, aka an SNS sale, is tomorrow, and today in this video, I'm going to be going over everything KongSwap and talking about Kong. So let's hop straight into it. As you can see right here on the SNS, upcoming launches in 1 day and 2 hours from now, which will be at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, the Kong SNS sale for Token Kong will be beginning. So for this SNS sale, as you can see here, there is going to be a minimum direct commitment of 100,000 ICP and a maximum of 350,000 ICP. The total supply of the Kong token will be 1 billion Kong, and there's going to be 220 million distributed in this, 22% in this sale. So if you don't know what KongSwap is a DEX on the internet computer, and it is eventually going to be a multi-chain DEX, and we call it the one-stop shop platform because we have a vision that one day in the future you'll be able to come on and trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and ICP tokens all in one place. And currently it's the fastest DEX on ICP, and it has the best trading experience by far. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that a little bit today, but let's go over some new updates to KongSwap. So some recent developments that happened is Shill Gates, the founder of Windows 98, aka EXE, which is the biggest meme coin on ICP. He joined the team to help out with front-end development, which is super bullish, and I think that will be a very key move that people will be seeing in the next couple weeks or so, and lots going to be playing out of that, which I'm super excited about. Shill is someone I trust a lot, and he's a super good player, and he really knows what he's doing. Really smart guy. So yeah, but now let's go over the roadmap. So the roadmap was posted yesterday, and let's go over it. It was posted on Twitter. So development roadmap Q4 2024. Core platform launch done. Mobile version done. SDK and developer tooling done. ICP pools. So right now there's only pools against CKUSDT. ICP pools will be coming. That's like the first thing we're going to do. Now during the SNS sale, we are not able to do any upgrades. We can work on stuff. The devs are going to be able to work on stuff, but no upgrades can be done. And this is because of the way SNS was designed, where we're giving up to the canister for the sale. So for like 2 weeks, we can't do any upgrades, which kind of sucks, but things are going to be done. And then once the 2 weeks is over, we should be able to push a lot of stuff at once, which is really cool. Wallet integrations, integration of identity kits, support for more internet computer wallets such as, Oizy, adding Phantom and MetaMask, which is huge because those are two, the most popular wallets, and Xverse, the most popular Bitcoin wallet, for multi-chain pools when the multi-chain pools are implemented. Staking pools, stake your LP positions to receive Kong rewards, referral links, integration with minting canister, initially CK tokens and then tokens from other chains. Multi-chain pools. Pools include native Bitcoin and Ethereum tokens, and eventually we'll do Solana. But right now on the internet computer, the only two chain fusions that have been complete are Bitcoin, and Ethereum is pretty much all the way there. They plan to work on Solana next. Yeah, so we have plans for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and more. So trading view integration, advanced charting for users to have the ability to analyze price charts of their favorite tokens or charts, leaderboards, extension of the stats page. We were thinking about doing some gamified trading, stuff like that. Integrations with DEX aggregators, liquidity providers, launch pads, etc. There's a really cool launch pad that's going to be coming out from some friends of mine that will be going to KongSwap. And if you've been following me for a while, you may know who these friends are, but they got a lot cooking. Big launch pad coming to Kong. Anyways, Q1 2025, lending markets, ability to borrow and lend against your favorite tokens, limit orders, buy or sell tokens at prices you define, concentrate in single-sided liquidity, make the use of liquidity on Kong more efficient. Q2 2025, margin trading, trade your favorite tokens with leverage, solver integrations, integrate solvers to make price discovery more efficient on Kong, user interface to allow creation of custom LP pools, integration with token creator platform to allow users to mint custom tokens. So yeah, that's a lot of shit. That's a lot of stuff. And currently the development team we have 3 developers. We have the front end, and then we have John and Graz. And then there's also going to be another developer coming on in November who's the Rust God, who's going to be doing a lot of work as well. So we have a very technical heavy team. We also have a great marketing team. We posted a video the other day. We posted this video the other day. I highly recommend you guys all watch it. We talk about the development, why people should participate in the SNS, I guess. And I talk about the marketing and stuff. I don't want to kind of rehash all of it because you can just watch it in this video. But if you're interested and you're seeing this, go watch this video, the full length. I think there's a lot of stuff to be said in here. And I personally feel we're the best team in the IC. We have devs who have been, coding in the IC since 2021. They're very proficient on, coding with Rust in the IC. I don't think there's really anybody, not to, toot my own horn, but I don't think there's anybody who can compete with me in marketing when it comes to the KOLs and everything. As you guys know, I have a large KOL network. I've been working in multiple ecosystems throughout my history and working in crypto. So I know a lot of people. I know people outside of the IC, which is a big thing. And I think we have a really good team. So yeah, and this is our current platform if you haven't seen it already. So of course it's just a simple swap, but there's a lot more to come as I went through with the roadmap. But now let's go over something that happened that was really interesting because, I don't think a lot of people realize that KongSwap was actually the fastest DEX on the IC, and it's really not close at all. And I'm going to be talking about it a little bit right now in this video. And yeah, so Satoshi Nakamoto put out this video saying, gotta give credit where it's due. The swapping experience is faster on KongSwap than ICP swap. It's about 2x faster or 8 seconds. And by the way, I don't want to make this video an attack on ICP swap. This is just the actual truth. I mean, this is objectively what's going on. It's about 2x faster or 8 seconds. Plus, you can route transactions to any pool of liquidity. We have routing. ICP swap does not have routing. So we have the fastest swaps. We have routing. We also have no sandwich bots or front-running bots, which is a problem on ICP swap. But yeah, let's keep going. I wonder how much faster they can get. I love the competition and speed. Still some questions around the SNS, okay? And hopefully that video was able to, the video we posted over there could have answered the questions about the SNS. So if you look at this right here, you can see there is a Kong video, and he plays it, and he plays the swaps on the two dexes, and the Kong one's faster. Okay. Now, let me go over to my my profile real quick. Actually, we'll just go to here. There's an interesting discussion that came out of that pool, and then also yesterday, Satoshi, while we're on the the topic of 4 seconds, Satoshi talked about there was a discussion that's been going on about why Kong is faster than ICP swap and how it's being done. Satoshi starts talking about how there's 4-second swaps. He even got 4-second swaps on Kong, which has never been done before in ICP, and he has a video right here. I put out a tweet saying, take a look at this, 4-second swaps on Kong, fastest swaps on ICP. Oh, by the way, 7,000 plus swaps with no failures. That's another stat. That was given by the dev John to me a couple days ago. So maybe that's changed, but at the time he told me there's been 7,000 plus swaps with no failures. And Satoshi has a video of him doing the swap too. So yeah, and guess what? The swaps are going to continue to get faster. This is something, I continue to stress all the time to Definity, to our team. Like, hey, we just need to get swaps as fast as possible. And right now we have the fastest swaps on ICP, but they're going to continue to get faster, okay? That is something that we really, because this is the reality of a DEX. This is what people want. People want to be able to easily come on and trade shitters as fast as possible. That's it. They don't want to have to figure out a bunch of shit. They want to come on, bang, do a simple swap, get shitters as fast as possible. That's it. Okay? That is the main purpose of a DEX. Okay? All right. And there was an interesting discussion. Now, by the way, Kong's built all in Rust, and there was some interesting tweets that came out from some developers like Joseph Hurtado. Sorry if I botched the name pronunciation, but he said Kong's backend is written in Rust. ICP swap is written in Motoko. That is part of the reason Kong is faster. So, FYI, building DeFi in Motoko is not the move. Building DeFi in Rust is the move. TLDR, okay? And Kong is built in Rust, okay? So there's a lot of other things as well. Yeah, so when it comes to doing a simple swap, like the reason why KongSwap is the best DEX on ICP right now, if I had to pitch it, is because you're able to come on and easily trade tokens as fast as possible. There is no, oh, well, I have to do this weird workaround step that wouldn't be known to people outside of ICP. Anybody can come from Avalanche, Solana, Ethereum, whatever, and even not even crypto and understand what's going on here. Okay? It's a quick, easy bang, bang. And there's also routing as well. Okay? But yeah. And tomorrow we have our token sale for Kong. Now, I kind of wanted to talk about the SNS a little bit because a lot of people are saying, there's a lot of questions around it. Now, first of all, there is a lot of stuff, a conversation around, hey, we don't know who the devs are. Now, if you're in the Telegram, which I said, I guess not, I get it. Like, not everyone's, super paying attention, whatever. But I say, please, if you want to be the most informed, come in the Telegram, go in the open chat. If you're in the Telegram open chat, you would know that the devs, are known. They've been building an IC for a while. And I guess the broader public didn't know it. So there was some confusion around who was actually building this thing. And then on top of it, there was a conversation this was like a couple days ago. I don't know if I don't really want to need to talk about it much, but people were saying it's just a bare bones DEX. Well, it's the best working DEX in the IC. It's the only DEX where you can do 5 swaps in a row and it's quick and it's not going to break. Okay? The only one in the IC. So I wouldn't say it's just a bare bones DEX. I would say it's the best working DEX and the fastest DEX and the DEX without the bots front running you. All right? So yeah, and then there's another conversation. So here's the way I'm thinking about it when it comes to the SNS sale and the Kong token. So as you know, the Kong token comes out of the SNS sale we're raising. When it comes, this is my personal philosophy, and of course, you know, people may have their opinions. And a lot of people giving their opinion on crypto Twitter, they've never worked in a startup. They've never worked in the crypto industry, and they've never raised money. So let's start with that. I have worked in the crypto industry. I have raised money before, okay? So I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I have a lot more experience than a lot of people, a lot of these influencers, I'm not just a guy shitposting on Twitter. You know, I've really made money in the crypto industry, you know, raising money for projects, building projects, etc. So I've done a lot of stuff. And my personal philosophy is you always want to be raising as quick as possible. And the reason why is because you're able to see the demand from the market. Let's just say you have an MVP for a product and you're looking to go and raise and you can't raise a single cent. Well, guess what? Probably means there's no product market fit for your project and it sucks. Not saying it can't one day become good just because you can't raise in the first round. Could be the market conditions are bad or etc. And you can even have situations where you're raising too much because, you know, I remember in 2021 there was insane raises going on for like metaverse projects, etc., which ended up flopping. But normally when you have an MVP, once you have an MVP, you want to go out raising because this is the way you're able to tell if there's a product market fit, if you're able to raise money. Okay? So, like normally the way, you know, there's never really a situation where people build out the whole thing and then they raise money. That's not how raising money is done traditionally. It's traditionally you get an MVP out, and once you have the MVP out, you raise off the MVP. This is normally how it's done in software, okay? And it can even be done before. You know, if you look at ICO sales and, you know, from back in the day, etc., people were literally just having a white paper and selling it. They didn't even have a test net. They were just taking a white paper and saying, hey, you know, I'm going to sell out these tokens for this eventual, you know, blockchain that's going to come out one day. And also another thing, you know, at the end of the day, nobody actually knows the direction of the market. Maybe next year the market flops. Maybe 2025 is a bear market. Who knows? Maybe, you know, Russia invades some country, China invades Taiwan. We don't know. But another thing is I personally believe, and a lot of other people on the Kong team personally believe, that we're going to see a big pump in the markets in 2025. Okay? And especially at the end of this year probably and in 2025 as well. Okay? So when it comes to raising early, we want to see if there's product market fit. Yes, you're going to raise off MVP. Second of all, getting the Kong token out, why would we want to wait till next year to release the Kong token? We don't want to have a down-only chart. This is like a known, you know, of course, once again, this comes to industry experience and actually working in the industry. If you worked in the industry, you know you do not want to be launching when the market is pumping. You don't launch here. You launch when the market's like this. So then you catch the wave up. Okay? Does that make sense? Because if we launch up here in 2025, the token up here, it's going to go like this most likely. It's going to be like the ICP chart where it's just like this. But you want to launch before the pump. So if we launch now and there's a big pump that comes in 2025, which a lot of us feel there will be, then we're going to be able to catch that wave and catch the upwards momentum and everyone can make money. Does that make sense? Number one, you always want to raise as quick as possible, especially off an MVP to see if there's product market fit. Two, you do not want to be launching a token when the whole market is raging and Bitcoin's at 100K. You want to launch your token before the pump, okay? So everyone can make money and we're not buying a down-only chart. All right, so there was a lot covered in this video. I just wanted to clear up a couple things. If you watch this whole video, you're probably a real one. You actually care. And once again, the sale is happening tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern time. I'm excited. It's Kong time. Thank you for watching.